Coming up on Hashtag That, we recap some of the events that took place this past week.
Plus, we have a special interview with the owner of one of New Haven's hottest nightclubs you don't want to miss. We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Hello and happy last week of classes. We made it. My name's Kayla Heavey.
And I'm Brooke Riley. Thanks for tuning in. This past weekend was an unofficial holiday at Quinnipiac University. Students celebrated the end of another school year with their friends all weekend long. Although it was not as warm as years past, students still dressed for summer. The rain didn't stop anyone from kicking off the weekend on Friday, but Sunday of May weekend always brings stress when students realize that it's the last week of classes and finals are just around the corner. Reality hit as students crammed to get their work done before Monday. But overall, I think everyone had a really fun weekend. QU's Notable hosted their 2018 spring concert this past Thursday. The group took the stage at 7 p.m. to perform for a great crowd in the Buckman Theater. The show included 2 full group songs, small group, and individual performances. There was free food for all who attended, and the audience seemed to enjoy all of the performances.
The Quinnipiac Legends are QU's official a cappella group. They performed at different events throughout the semester, such as Greek Life's Greek God and Goddess competition, as well as Quinnipiac University's holiday video with President Leahy himself. The group took to the stage in the Piazza last night for their final performance of the semester. It was open to all Quinnipiac students for those looking for a break from studying for finals. A popular student programming board event was brought back for Quinnipiac students to enjoy. After a weekend full of exciting events, SPB held their loved and highly demanded Nug Night. SPB members said they brought the event back and made it better than before. But how could you make a night filled with free chicken nuggets any better? Students were encouraged to bring their friends and their appetites to the Lower Calf on Main. Free chicken nuggets weren't the only thing students could enjoy. Prizes were given out to those who participated in trivia. After the event, students were encouraged to attend a mega bingo night sponsored by both SPB and QU After Dark. It was a night full of fun, prizes, and best of all, chicken nuggets.
When we come back, Taylor Sniffen shares her thoughts on the movie Avengers: Infinity War.
And Meredith Fox is here to tell us what's been trending on Twitter with our final trending topics of the semester.
Plus, Johnny Mac joins us to play a celebrity game and do an interview you do not want to miss.
Whether you're on the quad,
in your room,
or heading to class,
tune in to Q30 News
for stories by student journalists you can trust.
We are covering the latest here on campus and in surrounding areas.
Get the news you need to know every Wednesday night.
Coming up on Hashtag That, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
Small Talk Salon in Hamden specializes in men's and women's haircuts, color, extensions, and styling for all occasions. Small Talk Salon is located on Whitney Avenue, right off of the Route 40 connector in the Mount Carmel Plaza. Hours and appointments available at 821-7584 or online at smalltalksalon.com.
Thanks for sticking with us. The Twitter world is always filled with trending topics.
No need to fear, though, because Meredith Fox is here to give us the scoop. Meredith?
Thanks, guys. This weekend has been filled with all kinds of crazy hashtags trending, but on Monday, the hashtag #MuteRKelly was going viral. A tweet from @TimesUpNow calling all women, especially women of color, to boycott the Ignition rapper. Their tweet read, quote, "Today we join the call to hashtag #MuteRKelly, hashtag Time's Up," end quote, along with a open letter to their Instagram page that also included further information on R. Kelly's sexual misconduct allegations, and Twitter has been fuming about it. Comedian Whitney Cummings tweeted, quote, "I'm so down to hashtag #MuteRKelly that I'll even find my password and actually learn how to use my Spotify, just so I can participate in this," end quote. While Dr. Eugene Gu wrote, quote, "Justice for women of color is long overdue. R. Kelly should be criminally prosecuted for statutory rape, especially when there is a 26-minute video of him performing sex acts with a 14-year-old girl. Hashtag #MuteRKelly," end quote. So I think it's safe to say that many people are going to support this long-coming social mission. Up next, we have another factor in the recent Marvel hype. Between Black Panther breaking the box offices, Infinity War making its fans cry, it only seems right that the major comic company released their new poster for the upcoming Ant-Man sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp. This drop caused the simple hashtag Ant-Man and the Wasp to trend all day. Fans were talking now nonstop about the fantastic new poster that the Wasp herself, Evangeline Lilly, posted on her Twitter, writing, quote, "At Marvel Studios are dropping the official full-length trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp tomorrow. I'm so excited. Closer by the second. Hashtag new poster. Hashtag Ant-Man and the Wasp. Hashtag Wasp rises," end quote. Fans are focused on how good the artwork and Michelle Pfeiffer looked in the poster. Ant-Man News was kind enough to give fans a timeline of where the new movie will fall in the Marvel movie universe, tweeting, quote, "If you didn't know, hashtag Ant-Man and the Wasp will take place after Captain America Civil War, but before Avengers Infinity War, and will deal with the fallout from Scott Lang's decision to side with the team captain in Civil War," end quote. Get excited, Marvel fans. We've got a big storm of content coming your way. And finally, it's now May, and it's only appropriate that the hashtag NSYNC was trending. However, it's not just the quirky song that everyone's talking about. The band got a star on the Walk of Fame. That's right, the heartthrob band from the 2000s that gave Justin Timberlake his fame got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. LA Times reporter sent Nishimura tweeted a picture of the star after its installation. Fans were so excited that the band got their star the day before May 1st, and so were they, because according to Twitter user XYLauraZ, JC just ran back up to the microphone at the end of the ceremony and saying, quote, "It's gonna be May," quote, end quote. So basically, my life is made, hashtag NSYNC. Other members who didn't get to see the installation were a little upset, like user Cynthia Loves 49ers, who tweeted, quote, "I'm not jealous of all these beautiful NSYNC fans in Hollywood right now, getting to see our guys get their star on the Hollywood, hashtag Walk of Fame. Nope, not jealous at all, hashtag NSYNC," end quote. Who knows what the band has in store next, because who knows what the band has in store next, because I'm sure fans wouldn't mind an NSYNC reunion album. That's all I have for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Meredith. Kayla, have you seen any movies lately?
Sadly, I haven't, though. Have you?
No, I haven't, but luckily Taylor Sniffen is here to tell us all about the new movie, Avengers Infinity War. Taylor, take it away.
Hey guys, it's Taylor. I'm here in Buckman because I'm about to review this week's hottest new movie, and why not sit in a movie theater to review a movie? So it's here. The long-awaited Marvel Infinity Wars dropped this weekend. I've already seen it twice, and honestly, I'm shook. I mean, I don't think people are prepared for it. I sat through a 2-hour and 40-minute movie on the edge of my seat, eyes glued to the screen, and couldn't believe what I was watching. The biggest two questions everyone had before this movie came out was, is Marvel going to follow through and kill some of its major characters, and what the heck's going to happen in part 2 now that part 1's premiered? And for that question, I can honestly say after watching the movie, I still have no idea what's going to happen in part 2. This movie gave nothing away. And pertaining to characters dying, all I'm gonna say is Marvel doesn't disappoint. On top of that, the visual effects were stunning. I thought half the places could be real. Obviously, a lot of it does take place in space, so most of the places are fictitious, but still, it was amazing. And they have like 6 different plots interwoven together, all of which bring more funny banter between characters, more fighting, more problems, and completely stun the audience the entire movie. I found that some of my favorite parts, of course, were Chris Hemsworth as Thor. He is hysterical, and he really, really, really has a major role in this one, which was surprising to me. Of course, the newcomer Tom Holland as Spider-Man definitely didn't disappoint. He was hysterical for most of it. Him with Tony Stark as Iron Man was absolutely amazing. And I mean, all the characters coming together. They had 64 superheroes in this, all of them fighting at the same time, all of them working together. And that still isn't even how many are going to be in part 2. So all I can say is if you're going to see this movie, A, bring tissues because you're going to need them, and B, stay till after the credits. You don't want to miss that. It's super important for part 2. So that's all I want to give away. I don't want to give anything special away for the movie, anyone who hasn't seen it. So definitely check it out now. It was amazing. I'm probably going to go see it like another 4 times. So I'll catch you guys later, and back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Taylor. So sadly, Brooke and I are leaving the hashtag fam, but just for 1 semester as we go to Los Angeles to do the QUNLA program. So we're both very excited.
Oh, yes.
And we have a lot of places. I know especially myself because I've never been to LA.
I haven't either.
So we have a lot of places that we want to visit, a whole bucket list. So today we're going to talk about our top 5 places that we want to visit while we're out in LA. So Brooke, what is your number 5?
So number 5, I said the Santa Monica Pier.
Okay.
It looks like there's a lot to do there, a lot of good places to eat, go hang out. Probably got some nice views of the beach there too. Yeah. So I think do they do a trip where they bike on there, I think they were saying, with the QUNLA program?
In that area. I know there's definitely a bike trip that we go on, that kind of a thing. But yeah, it might go there.
So that was my number 5.
Okay.
How about you, Kayla? What was yours?
See, that's on my list, but that's a little bit high up for me. Mine was to go to live shows.
Oh, that's cool.
I want to go to like the Ellen DeGeneres show. I want to see like, right? I want to see Dancing with the Stars live. Absolutely. Exactly. So I know that was one thing that I really, really wanted to do. I know I saw live with Kelly and Ryan in New York, and that was amazing. So I feel like seeing a live show in LA is just like a completely different experience.
We're getting tickets.
Oh, absolutely. I'm so down.
So what was your number 4?
Mine was actually the Santa Monica Pier.
Okay.
I want to go there because it takes me back to the Hannah Montana movie when she's performing, but it's also Lily's birthday. Yeah, and she can't show up as Hannah, so then she has to like change it to Miley. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So ever since then, I'm like, I need to go there.
We're going there too, for sure.
Yes.
And that's pretty close to where we're going to be living, right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't really know
I don't think it's too far.
anything about LA.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest with you.
We'll find our way there.
Well, my number 4 was a little bit of a road trip to San Francisco.
Yes.
I think we definitely need to do a weekend trip to San Francisco. I
agree.
To see all the sights out there too, because even though it's not like the hustle and bustle of LA, it'll still be like really cool to see San Francisco.
And the Full House
oh, yeah.
is there.
Oh yeah, that'd
so
be cool.
we need to see that. That would be really cool.
Yep.
All right, bring it to number 3. What's your number 3?
I have a little bit of a road trip for number 3 also.
All right, we are going on many road trips here. I'm excited.
Viva Las Vegas.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We're going there. That's for
sure. Gotta hit some casinos.
True.
I like to gamble, so yep. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, yeah.
All right, no, it would be fun. Like, I'm down for that. Let's do it.
So we're definitely going to have to hit Vegas this weekend.
And then speaking of NSYNC, just getting their star, I want to go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, that's on my list too, a little bit higher up. Though.
Okay, all right, definitely. I want to stop there, see all the stars, and I don't know, it just seems so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. So that's my number 3.
So what's your number 2 then?
My number 2 is the Grove. That big shopping center that like I feel like everybody goes to. There's a bunch of restaurants and shopping, so much shopping. So that's my number 2. I've heard good things.
Sounds cool. Definitely have to check that one out too.
Yes, absolutely. What's yours?
So my number 2 is like a combination of 2 things actually.
Okay.
So it's kind of like yours with the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Okay.
Definitely need to check that out, see all of the stars, everybody there. But I also have that as a tie with the Hollywood sign.
I didn't even think to put that on my list.
Because I want to hike it.
How did I not even think to put that on my list? Yeah.
If they let you do that, that'd be cool.
Sit on the Hollywood sign?
Yeah, that's like definitely like always been something on my bucket list.
Yeah.
To just like go like touch the Hollywood sign.
No. Yeah, I didn't even why didn't I even think of that?
Yeah.
That should have been on my list for sure. I agree with that.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right. And the finale, number 1.
Yes.
Can I guess what yours is?
And I think I can, yes, but I think I can guess what yours is too. Should we just say it at the same time?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Disneyland.
Yes. That needs to be the top. Like, it just needs to be.
Oh, no doubt. We've both been to Disney World several times.
But I've never been to Disneyland.
Neither have I, and I definitely need to check it out. I've heard really good things.
Same. I've heard it's not completely the same because obviously Disney World is a little bit bigger. There's the 4 different parks and this one only has the 2.
Yeah.
But it's the first one, you know, it was Walt's original. And I just feel like it has that extra little bit of magic because
sure.
it was like specifically Walt.
Yeah,
you know?
and like I think you just have to picture it like for yourself, because I've heard people say that Walt Disney World is better than Walt Disneyland, and then I've had people tell me that Disneyland is better than Disney World.
Okay.
So I think we're just gonna have to see for ourselves.
Yeah, and we're both Disney lovers, so
for sure.
I feel like
we're
we'll
gonna have a good time.
Exactly. When we come back, Ryan Ansel is here to discuss with us some Hollywood news.
Don't go anywhere.
Whether you're on the quad,
in your room,
or heading to class,
tune in to Q30 News
for stories by student journalists you can trust.
we are covering the latest here on campus and in surrounding areas.
Get the news you need to know every Wednesday night.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
Welcome to the WQAQ Morning Show. Dan Ball and Emma Spagnolo joining you here from the QAQ studios in Hamden. And Emma, it is that time of year again.
Coming up on Hashtag That, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome back. We're here today with Ryan Ansel, who has all the news from the Hollywood world.
Thanks for being here with us, Ryan. So what's been going on?
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, it's been a full month since the yodeling Walmart kid became a national smartphone sensation, but now he's no longer just a meme. After his viral appearance on Ellen, he signed to Atlantic Records, and he also released a single last week called Famous. And it's a country love song. So how do you guys feel about Mason Ramsey, and have you listened to his song?
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like one, he came out of nowhere. I mean, he didn't. He had that famous Walmart video, and that went completely viral. Like, everyone has seen it. And then it's like, then he was at Coachella, and then now he has his own song.
He's becoming famous real fast.
I know, which I guess is kind of to be expected. Like, you have one viral video, and then it's like, you're famous. But honestly, good for him.
Yeah, and like the fact that it's a country love song, you know, me and
right
my
up your
country
alley.
songs, that's right up my alley.
Right up your alley.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like, it could be worse. Like, I feel like he definitely has that yodeling type voice for it.
sure.
And I don't know, Ryan, what'd you think about it? Like, did you enjoy it? What are your thoughts?
I mean, honestly, I thought it was pretty adorable. At first, I thought it was a little strange that a really young kid was singing about love, but I kind of, pushed through the video, and it actually turned out to be really cute. I don't know. I thought it was really, really sentimental and lighthearted.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, also in other Hollywood news, over the weekend, internet personality Logan Paul announced that he's ending his daily vlogs on his YouTube channel. He posted a 16-minute vlog on Sunday where he explained that he wants to move in a different direction with his career. It seems like a pretty convenient time to make a career change, considering that YouTube suspended his channel's ad revenue twice in the last year, once for filming a suicide victim and again for tasing a dead rat. I mean, talk about compelling content. So what do you guys think about Logan? Do you think he's gonna come back to vlogging, or is this sort of just a publicity stunt?
Okay, honestly with him, it's probably some big publicity stunt, but I think he needs to take a break with vlogging. Like, he's had his time. He kind of messed it up in the first place. And so I think he needs to just go on a completely different path. I don't know exactly where he would go with this path. I don't know if he has idea. I'm not even sure. But I personally think he needs, after like everything he's done, and it's just he needs to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, just like pulling this out of nowhere kind of like came just by a surprise to everybody since he took such a long break, you know?
Yeah, but I think it's really time, especially after the past few videos he's done.
Oh yeah.
Like I think he needs to like maybe just stop vlogging, kind of figure out where he wants to go in a sense.
Yeah.
And then
definitely.
I feel like he will get back to it. Because that's, you know, a lot of the time that's the YouTuber's career, vlogging and creating YouTube content. So he probably will come back to it eventually, but for now, we're gonna take a nice break.
Yeah. Ryan, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think he should definitely ride this wave, especially because I heard that word on the street is his younger brother, Jake Paul, is going to have his own YouTube Red TV show. So I think that would be a pretty good opportunity for them to maybe team up and make some really good content and makes even more money. So, but in other news, as you may know, the Kardashians just taped a show on Family Feud with Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey, in an upcoming episode of Family Feud with Steve Harvey. And when Steve Harvey went on the Ellen show, he threw some shade back at Ellen, saying, quote, "She didn't know anything." Well, Kim was on Ellen this week, and she said she felt confused about what Steve Harvey said. She even got frustrated on air, telling Ellen, quote, "I feel like the more I talk about it, I get so angry." She claims that she only got one answer wrong. So who should we believe? Did Steve go too far, or is Kim Kardashian just being a little sensitive?
I mean, let's be honest. Kim Kardashian's probably being a little overdramatic.
But that's a Kim Kardashian move for you.
Exactly. It's just typical her.
Oh yeah.
So honestly,
her personality shining through right there.
Exactly. All right, but thanks for being with us, Ryan. As many of you know, and as we mentioned before, we are interviewing the owner of the nightclub Vanity right when we come back.
Stay with us.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
Now that's a sandwich.
This is Sports Pause.
Are you concerned with the 0-2 start for this team?
Right here, top of the circle, again, rips it past the Jasper's goalie.
What will breaking the record mean for the program himself? I mean, 138 wins.
There's the tough shot. What a nice play by Mikey Dixon.
He's good in transition. You know, just a really dynamic scorer he can create for himself.
And now, Emma, it's time for the top 5 plays of the week.
Coming up on #that, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome to the WQAQ Morning Show. Dan Ball and Emma Spagnolo joining you here from the QAQ studios in Hamden. And Emma, it is that time of year again.
Thanks for sticking with us.
We have Johnny Mack, the owner of Vanity Nightclub in New Haven, here with us today. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing tonight?
Thank you, girls, for having me.
Of course.
Good.
So we interviewed you at the beginning of the semester.
Yep.
So you've been on the show before.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So since then, how has it been going with Vanity and everything? Because it first opened back then.
It's incredible. So it's been 8 months now. We've had 120,000 people through the doors. It's been wonderful. I mean, we've brought everybody from Mac J and Pauly D over to Rick Ross and T-Pain. It's been a wonderful experience.
So how do you get them to come?
Pay them. No.
That's the way to do it.
Obviously, it was a new thing for me because naturally I'm a car guy. I've been in the car business for 20 years, and it was funny because I had some connects, and I would reach out to some of these agents, and they would just hang up on me. And over the year, as it progressed, as more acts came along, I would start getting the phone calls myself. Like Rick Ross's team actually reached out to me when he performed at my club, so it was awesome. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite person that's come so far? Have they all been nice to you guys?
They've all been wonderful. Mac J has been wonderful. Paulie D has actually become a good friend of mine. He's really, really, really nice.
There you go.
Yeah, Snooki's been awesome.
Yeah.
T-Pain was wonderful. He actually sat and took about 100 pictures with people, which is a lot of the celebrities are really, really timid, so it was great. He was great for the club.
That is really cool.
Do you find that you're busiest when you get celebrity guests in, or is it just busy anytime?
People always want to come for a show. You want to know something? Anybody can set up a mobile DJ and have a couple hundred people dance, but when you put a big event out like that and you make it affordable, people come out by the thousand. And for an event night, we usually do about 1,000 people.
So have you been getting a lot of college students coming, being that there's few in the area?
Yeah, we've done Quinnipiac has Thursdays on lock, with Yale, Southern, everything, and it's been wonderful. I mean, last Thursday was a record. We did 1,311 people through the door.
Wow.
And it was wonderful. Everybody had a great time. It's been clean, no issues, no problems, and everybody has a wonderful time.
Good.
Very nice.
So who, so far, would you say has been your favorite person to come?
Favorite person to come? Probably has to say Mac J because we became such good friends, and he's so talented. And then a follow up to that would have to be Paulie D. He's just hysterical. Really, really nice guy.
Yeah, and would you say that there's different people that bring in more of a crowd than others, or?
Obviously it's very, very eclectic depending on what the genre is. If it's hip hop, it brings more of a hip hop crowd. Obviously EDM brings more of a relaxed, fun drinking crowd. So it's all depending on what you put in the room.
And if you could have one person to host the next event, who would you want it to be?
He's gonna be coming in. It's Diplo.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, that's very nice.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna play a celebrity game with you today.
Sure.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you options.
Okay.
And these are options to potentially be a next host for one of your events.
Sure, okay, let's go.
Ready for this?
Sure.
All right. So first one, Sean Kingston or Kim Kardashian?
Kim Kardashian.
All right. Kim Kardashian or Ryan Seacrest?
Kim Kardashian.
Really? All right. See, that's where I beg to differ, but it's okay.
Yeah, Ryan fan too.
Kim Kardashian or Drake?
Drake.
Drake or Ellen?
Ooh, Drake.
Still Drake?
It was a tough one, but it's still
Maybe
Drake.
more of like the music type thing.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Drake or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Yeah, right. Beyonce or Sean Paul?
Beyonce. Sean Paul's actually coming to our club. So,
Really?
yeah.
All right, there we go.
Very cool.
So Beyonce or Jason Derulo?
Beyonce.
Still. Beyonce or Channing Tatum?
Oh, I like Channing, but it's still got to be Beyonce.
Still Beyonce.
Still
All
Beyonce.
right.
More of a performance. I
Yes.
see that.
Yeah, right. So
get more of a crowd.
it looks like Beyonce is going to be coming to Vanity.
Well, I would love that. She gets about 800,000 a show, so it'd be a little difficult,
So you think she'll
A little
bring good
difficult.
business to you?
Well, I would love to do that. Actually, what happens is we're bringing in such big names that we're booking them at the Oakdale in the arena and then bringing them afterwards. That's how I was able to book Diplo.
That's cool.
So he's going to do a show there and then we get the after party. So we're going to get these bigger names because I want it to be more of an intimate experience for people.
Yeah,
Where it's
that's
just absolutely
interesting.
packed. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good way to do it,
That is
though.
really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us.
You're so
It's
welcome.
Thank you so much for being
welcome.
here
Can't wait
today.
to have you guys back next year. I'm
Yes.
like really sad that everybody's leaving. So.
I know, right? We are too. But
Yeah.
we'll be back, don't
Of
you
course.
worry.
Sounds wonderful.
Good
Can't
luck
wait to have
to
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So it's been an exciting year for all the departments here in Q30.
And to close our show, we're bringing back the #ThatFavorite, the selfie video. This week, Q30 members are discussing their favorite memory from the 2017-2018 school year. So let's take a look.
Hi hashtag, it's Brenna. It's hard for me to pick just one of my favorite Q30 memories, but if I have to pick just one, I'd say it was the last general meeting / our end of the year banquet, because it was so much fun to reminisce on my past 4 years in Q30.
Hi guys, it's Alex, and my favorite Q30 memory of the year was getting to film a pug meetup in New Haven. Pugs are my favorite animal, and getting to see a dozen pugs at once and hang out with them for an hour was the highlight of my entire year.
Hey everyone, it's Matt. My favorite Q30 memory has to be the times that me and Paige host a red carpet, specifically the last time we did the red carpet at the Khalid concert. Everyone we interviewed was really happy, and John Leahy and his wife were there, and they were so fun to interview, and it was just a really great time, and that was definitely my favorite time at Q30.
Hey hashtag, it's Christina. I can't really pick one favorite Q30 memory just because we had so many really awesome times this year, but I would have to say that a lot of the memories that do stand out took place on Wednesday with the newscast staff basically doing all of the things that we probably shouldn't be doing when we have a show to produce. So all the memories we made on the Starbucks line, in the caf, on the quad, in SGA meetings, basically things that probably shouldn't be happening when we have a show to produce. But those are the good times that I'm going to remember for a really long time.
Sadly, that is all the time we have on this final episode of Hashtag for the spring of 2018. Be sure to watch this episode and all our others at Q30TV.com.
Or you can keep up with us on Twitter at Q30Entertain or on Facebook at Q30 Entertainment. Thanks for sticking with us for this semester, and although Kayla and I won't be here in the fall, Hashtag That will be back, same time, Tuesdays at 7. Yes. Have a great summer, everyone.
Bye.